me go ahead and add a little bit on the skin. That's where she wins.
No basic song.
Testing 1 2. Let's make sure this mic works before we start doing anything else. What's the stitching? Welcome or welcome back to another video with the Stush Life. So in today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you guys some of the new perfumes that I recently got my hands on. You guys may or may not know, but I've been buying a lot of perfumes. I'm running out of space. I honestly don't have space for any more perfumes, but for some reason I keep buying more. So in this video, I'll be sharing with you guys the ones that I recently picked up. So if you guys are interested in watching, please stay tuned. Before we get into this perfume haul, if you haven't already subscribed to my YouTube channel, make sure you hit that red subscribe button down below. Share this video with a friend, leave this video a big thumbs up, and if you have any questions or comments about any of the perfumes that I mentioned in today's video, feel free to drop it down below. And if you guys aren't following me on Instagram, make sure you guys follow me over there at the Stush Life. And without any further ado, let's go ahead and get right into it. Before we dive right in, I wanted to just share a few details about my look in case anyone was wondering. I am wearing the LYS Triple Fix Serum Foundation in the shade DPG1. Also wearing this Morphe lip gloss that I recently got my hands on. Actually, my first time trying it was today. This is the color Flower Crown. Lashes are from my lash business, Kefra NYC. This is the style Boasy. So yeah, let's go ahead and get into these fragrances. I have my phone here because I want to share the fragrance family for each of the perfumes, and I also want to let you guys know what the notes are. So let's get into it. I'll start with my oldest pickup, or the oldest one that I got my hands on, and then we'll work it up to my newest pickups. So the first one is the Chloé Nomad Absolute EDP. This is what the bottle looks like. Very, very pretty. This is actually my first Chloé perfume. I got this one in gratis. Oh, very grown and sexy. It's giving grown, it's giving mature, it's giving date night, it's giving fall as well, and I feel like this would be an appropriate fragrance for the winter time. The notes are Savannah, cherry plum, and oak moss. The fragrance family is earthy and woody, and the scent type is a warm woody scent. So you definitely get the warm notes in here. You definitely get the woody vibe of this in this fragrance as well. Perfect again for the fall season, perfect again for the winter season. I really enjoy this one. This is something that I don't pick up that often because I don't really go out in the nighttime. I've really been in my house, to be honest, but this will definitely be sprayed this fall or winter, and it dries down really nicely on my skin as well. And this is one that definitely lasts for a very long time on the skin. It doesn't fade away really quickly. The next fragrance that I recently got my hands on is actually the Tom Ford Bitter Peach EDP. Now I also picked up the Lost Cherry EDP. I'll get into that shortly. Let's focus on this one first. So the Tom Ford Lost Cherry EDP is one that has been spoken about time and time again on this platform. When I tell you, the girls have been raving about this Tom Ford fragrance for the longest. I'm happy that I was finally able to get my hands on it and add it to my collection. I didn't want to spend the $300 and something though for my first bottle, so I went ahead and got the travel size. This travel size is now on Sephora's website. It can be purchased for $75. The Sephora VIB sale is coming up. If you guys wanted to try this fragrance during the sale, would be the best time to purchase it, but I didn't get mine during the sale. But the fragrance family for the Tom Ford Bitter Peach is a floral. It is, the scent type is fruity floral, and the key notes include peach, Savannah, and patchouli. Now, these are the only two fragrances that I have that include the notes Savannah, and it's definitely a unique and distinctive scent. If you've smelled this, then you definitely know. It's something that once you smell it, you know what it is, if that makes sense. I can't really explain it. So overall, I've really been enjoying the Tom Ford Bitter Peach. I like the way it smells on my skin. Once you first spray it, it's kind of like, girl, what is this? Who decided that this was a thing, that this should be a thing? But once it dries down on my skin, I really enjoy it. The only thing I will say is that for me, this does not last. I don't know if it's just me. It's very present. You can smell it for like 3-4 hours, but after that it kind of disappears. Maybe I'm not putting on enough, but this is $75, so I kind of feel like for 2-3 sprays it should be good. Maybe I'm not putting on enough. Let me know if you do own this fragrance. Let me know if it lasts on you, but I feel like it doesn't last as long as it should for the coin that I spent, okay? But I actually enjoy it nonetheless. I'm gonna tap into the Lost Cherry really quickly, but I don't actually have the bottle with me because I returned it, and I'll explain why. But first, let me get into the note for the Tom Ford Lost Cherry EDP. So I went ahead and picked up the travel size of the Lost Cherry as well. I personally love the smell of the Lost Cherry EDP. I got the travel size, as I mentioned. I paid the $75. It is available on Sephora's site, but it does fall in the warm and spicy fragrance family, and it The scent type is a warm and sweet gourmand, and the keynotes include black cherry, tonka bean, and almond. A lot of the fragrances that I own, a lot of the warm fragrances that I own have the tonka bean note. So when I say I really love the Lost Cherry fragrance, I really loved it. But this one went away even quicker than the Bitter Peach went away. And I was just like, for $75, I'm not having it. I'm sorry. I feel like you could get a 1 ounce fragrance for $75 and it will last on you longer than the Lost Cherry lasted on me. So that's the reason why I returned it. And I feel like for $75, like, it just was not cutting it for me. So I did go ahead and return it. Actually looking on Sephora site, and it said that it was the 2021 Allure winner for Best of Beauty. But I don't know, it just didn't last long enough on my skin, so I returned it. Now, if you own Bitter Peach and if you own Lost Cherry, please comment down below and let me know about the longevity of these scents on your skin. Let me know if these scents last on your skin, because I just feel like for me, they don't last as long as I would really like them to. Like, I feel like if I'm paying $75 for a travel spray, if I'm paying for Tom Ford, I need to get Tom Ford quality. Maybe it's just me. I feel like this doesn't last as long as I would like it to for the price that I'm paying. So let me know if it's just me. It could just be me, but I did go ahead and keep Bitter Peach because I really like how this smells, and it lasted just a little bit longer than the Lost Cherry, so I went ahead and kept it. So the next fragrance that I want to share with you guys that I recently got my hands on is the Choo Fever EDP. When I say I've been sleeping on this one, I've really been sleeping on this one. This smells so good to me. I've been purchasing a lot of 1 ounces because I have a lot of fragrances, and I feel like I'm not going to go through like a 2 ounce or like a 3.4 ounce. So I've just been purchasing 1 ounces so I can use all my perfumes. But the Choo Fever EDP falls in the floral fragrance family. The scent type is a floral gourmand, perfect for the fall, perfect for the winter, and the keynotes include black plum nectar, heliotrope, don't really know what that is, but it smells really good, and roasted tonka bean. Didn't I just tell y'all I like fragrances with tonka bean in it? There's something about it, something that stands out to me, and I just really enjoy that fragrance note. But this smells so good. I love how it dries down on my skin. I've been sleeping on Choo fragrances. I really would like to smell the newest one that he came out with. Let me know if you guys own that one. Let me know if I need to pick that one up. But this one is really nice. The bottle, I feel like, lets you know that it's perfect for the fall and winter months. Right? You give me fever. I love how this one smells. I've really been enjoying it. I've been spraying it ever since I picked it up. I'm just now remembering that I actually didn't put on perfume today to film. So let me go ahead and add a few little spritz. Why not? Why not? It just does something to me. It's really nice. It's definitely more of a mature scent. You get the roasted tonka bean for sure, and you do get that black plum as well. It's such a captivating scent. I really like it. Now the next one that I'm about to show you guys is one that I've actually wanted for some time now. I don't know. Now the girls have been raving about this fragrance for the longest, and I just felt like it was kind of overrated. I've smelled it on the stick, I smelled it on paper, and I felt like it was just overrated. But it's because I smelled it on the paper. Now some scents can be captivating on the paper, but you really know if you like a scent when you spray it on your skin. So one day I was in Sephora and I just went ahead and sprayed it on my skin, waited for it to dry down, and when I tell you, that was the moment that I knew I needed it. Now I understood why the girls were always talking about this fragrance. This was always at the top of the list for a lot of people. The fragrance that I'm talking about is coming from YSL. It is the YSL Black Opium EDP. Not the EDT, not the Newt. I don't even know what that, Newt Blanc, I think that's what the other one is called. Not that one. The OG Black Opium EDP. This one is that girl. Again, I got the 1 ounce because I have a lot of fragrances and I need to work through them. I don't want them to expire. So I've just been purchasing 1 ounces because I feel like that's more of a practical size for me to get through at this time in my life. Now this falls in the warm and spicy fragrance family. I love me a spicy scent. I love a spicy fragrance. The scent type is a warm and sweet gourmand. Also love those for the season. And the keynotes include black coffee, white flowers, and vanilla. You definitely smell the coffee and vanilla in this one. Yes, definitely. You get a note, you get a hint of the white flowers as well, like for sure. You do get that floral note, but the star notes for me are definitely the coffee and the vanilla. This smells so good, you guys. When I say I've been wanting this for the longest time, I've been wanting this for the longest time. And I actually switched out the Lost Cherry EDP, the travel spray, for this 1 ounce. So you see what I mean? You could get a 1 ounce spray for the same price as one of Tom Ford's travel sprays. So I went ahead and switched it out because this lasts way longer than the Lost Cherry for me. I did also smell the Black Opium Intense or the Black Opium Extreme, and that one was nice, but you smell the coffee a little bit more, and I feel like this one is a little bit, just a little bit sweeter, so that's why I decided upon getting this one. But the Extreme is actually really nice as well, but I love the OG. The OG is just that girl for me. I understand why the girls love this fragrance. I finally have my own bottle, so I'm happy about that. She's really amazing. On the stick, she doesn't do anything, but on the skin, that's where she wins. And the last fragrance that I recently picked up is coming from Kayali. So I was in the Brooklyn Sephora store last week and I went in just to see what fragrances they had. I always just like checking out what fragrances are in different Sephora locations, and I saw that they had the Kayali Vanilla and they also had the Kayali Deja Vu White Flower 57. So I picked up the Deja Vu White Flower 57. I really wanted the vanilla. They didn't have that one in store, they just had the tester. I smelled it, I do like it, but I smelled the white flower and I actually really like this one as well. So I went ahead and picked up the mini travel spray. I will have to give it to the Kayali team. They did a great job when designing the packaging. Like, it's just stunning. I feel like this just sits really nicely on your vanity. Do y'all see that? It's just really pretty. Such a pretty bottle, such a feminine bottle, such a sexy bottle. This little diamond that they have at the top, very, very cute, but the fragrance smells really nice. It doesn't last as long as I would like it to, but I've heard that the Kayali scents are great for layering, so I've been doing just that with this. Scent type is a warm floral, and the key notes include gardenia, jasmine, and vanilla. I feel like the jasmine note gives it the depth and the vanilla gives it the depth. It does say that there is tuberose in here as well, but it is definitely a really warm fragrance. It is also perfect for this season, but I low-key feel like I want the vanilla fragrance that Kayali has created, just because I feel like it would be a great layering perfume that I could pair with a lot of my other fragrances. But nonetheless, I'm happy with this purchase. I really love the bottle, as I mentioned, and the scent is also really, really nice. So yeah, those are all the fragrances that I've recently gotten my hands on. I really wish that I could have kept the Lost Cherry. I definitely could have kept it, but I just felt like it didn't last as long as I needed it to. So I went ahead and got rid of it, girl. I feel like if I'm going to spend my coin, I need to be spending my coin on quality products, quality items. It just didn't last enough for me, but everything else that I have here, I've really been enjoying. I definitely need to pick up my Nomad Absolute more, but 'tis the season, so I will be spraying her a lot more. But all these other ones, I've definitely been spritzing and spraying. So down below, let me know if you guys own any of the fragrances that I mentioned today. I really hope you guys enjoyed watching this video. If you did, don't forget to leave your girl a thumbs up, subscribe to my YouTube channel, join the gang, share this video with a friend, and make sure your post notifications are turned on so that way you don't miss any of my weekly uploads. Follow me on Instagram again at the Stush Life. Thank you again for watching. Thanks for spending some time out of your day with me, and until next time, I'll see you guys all in the next one. Bye guys. What's up, Stush Gang? Welcome back to okay. So that's what I went ahead and did. I just swapped them out. I did also smell the wow, I haven't filmed in a minute, girl. It's rocking. And make sure your post notifications are turned on so that you actually want to blur the background a little bit more, so let me try to do that. Subscribe to my YouTube channel, share